Europe is rich with unique and wonderful landscapes that belie its comparatively small size, from Scandinavia's dramatic snow-covered countryside to the attractive Mediterranean coasts, while the continent's world-class capitals of London, Paris, and Rome get the most visitors. Seeing all of Europe's most gorgeous sights may take a lifetime because there are so many lovely sights and sensational scenery to view. Number 25. Picos de Europa. The Picos de Europa is a stunning mountain range in Spain's far north that is made up of 3 gorgeous mountains. The Peaks of Europe and the neighboring national park offer breathtaking landscapes and breathtaking views. Hikers are drawn to the park's high mountains and deep cliffs, but they must be careful of heady fog banks. Forests, oak trees, and many rivers can all be found in this nature park. Non-hikers may prefer to use the cable car, which reaches a height of over a mile above sea level and offers breathtaking views of the park. Number 24. Seljalandsfoss. Seljalandsfoss is one of Iceland's most popular waterfalls, as well as one of its most beautiful. This is due in great part to the fact that you can stroll behind the water's cascading curtain. While this makes for some spectacular images, the falls are equally stunning when viewed from the front, as they cascade over a 60-meter-high cliff. Seljalandsfoss, located just off the renowned Ring Road in the south of the island, is a must-see for its gorgeous surroundings and unique cave viewpoint. Number 23. 7 Rila Lakes. The 7 Rila Lakes, nestled among the looming Rila mountain range, are one of Bulgaria's most scenic destinations. The 7 lakes are located in the southwest of the country and are connected by a modest network of streams, cascades, and waterfalls. After seeing the pristine seas of the Tyr, you can stop by the oval-shaped coastlines of the Eye, which is named after its defining feature. The lakes, which are about 2,000 meters above sea level, are flanked by gorgeous mountains with spectacular perspectives strewn about. Number 22. Venice. Venice, one of the world's most romantic and beautiful cities, is unlike any other destination on the planet, with breathtaking art and architecture wherever you turn. The floating city, located in northeastern Italy, is made up of 118 small islands connected by picturesque canals and gorgeous antique bridges. Magnificent marble-coated palaces and centuries-old churches line its lovely rivers, with countless more historic landmarks and cultural sites strewn throughout. It's always a pleasure to wander through Venice's intriguing alleyways, lovely piazzas, and idyllic islands. Number 21. Scottish Highlands. Northern Scotland's Scottish Highlands is a tough, mountainous terrain. There are numerous activities to do in this attractive area, which is surrounded by a magnificent landscape. Glencoe Valley is home to red deer and hidden waterfalls, while Ben Nevis, the UK's highest mountain peak, is just a short distance away. Other places to visit include Loch Ness, which is located in the Central Highlands and is where you may try to spot the mythical Loch Ness monster or simply take a stroll and enjoy the peaceful ambience. Number 20. Transfagarasan Highway. The Transfagarasan Highway, which winds its way through the Carpathian Mountains, is widely regarded as one of the world's most magnificent and scenic journeys. The road, which was built as a key military route between 1970 and 1974, traverses a variety of high mountain passes and river valleys in Romania's central region. The roadway is famous for cycling and driving because of its hairpin curves, steep and rapid descents, and breathtaking landscape. Number 19. Madeira. The stunning subtropical archipelago of Madeira is 1,000 kilometers or more off the coast of mainland Portugal, surrounded by the untamed waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Due to its unspoiled nature, it is sometimes referred to as the Garden Island, and it features a beautiful landscape with huge peaks and coastal cliffs lining its scenic sun-kissed shoreline. While sailing, surfing, and scuba diving are popular sports on the islands, there are also some fantastic beaches and villages to visit. Number 18. Lapland. The winter wonderland of Lapland, located far north in the Arctic Circle, crosses Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Russia's snow-covered, frozen plains. The magnificent polar environment is amazing to explore, full of infinite forests, glacier lakes, and gleaming ice fields. Popular activities include hiking, skiing, and dog sledding. Staying in a cozy lodge in the woods or in one of Lapland's picturesque, snow-covered towns is a great way to see the best of the country. Finally, no trip to the country of Santa Claus is complete without seeing the Northern Lights. Number 17. Pulpit Rock. Pulpit Rock, one of Norway's most famous and spectacular views, is located in the southwest of the country, overlooking the beautiful Lysefjorden. The vertical cliff, which was formed during the last ice age, rises 604 meters above its surroundings, providing breathtaking views of the deep, dark seas and stunning landscapes below. Pulpit Rock attracts throngs of tourists every year due to its breathtaking beauty. Number 16. The Dolomites. The Dolomites, a gorgeous mountain range in northeastern Italy, are home to sweeping valleys, alpine meadows, and jaw-dropping summits. Thepale Mountains, which straddle several distinct areas, are one of the most popular and scenic destinations to visit in the country, with many wonderful hiking pathways and skiing pists amidst its spectacular vistas. Marmalade at 3,343 meters is the park's highest point. Summer or winter, the Dolomites are a joy to visit because of their breathtaking landscape and magnificent panoramas. Number 15. Korcula Town. Korcula Town is surely placed in a magnificent spot, bordered by lovely blue lakes and thick forests with mountains towering in the background. It has an appealing and seductive old town, rich in exquisite Renaissance and Gothic architecture, and is located near the eastern extremity of the island of Korcula. Century-old churches, Venetian palaces, and romantic lanes, as well as a lovely waterfront, are all contained within its towering ramparts. In addition to its charming old center, Korcula Town is close to some fantastic beaches where you may cool down in the Adriatic Sea's warm waves. Number 14. Kravica Waterfalls. The Kravica Waterfalls are a beautiful group of falls hidden among the rugged karst environment in Bosnia and Herzegovina's south. The moderate cascades are 25 meters high and 120 meters long, with a height of 25 meters. Between the deep green overgrowth that threatens to overwhelm the gorgeous pool below, powerful jets of water gush. Kravica Waterfalls are a popular day trip from Mostar and Dubrovnik due to their tranquil nature and magnificent scenery, with swimming and picnics available throughout the summer months. Number 13. Faroe Islands. To see everything the 18 volcanic Faroe Islands have to offer, plan on spending at least a week there. The island kingdom, which is only a short flight from mainland Europe, has long been connected with the Kingdom of Denmark, but it is truly self-governed. Did you know that from November to February you may view the northern lights here? It's a favorite site for wildlife lovers seeking a view of thousands of coastal birds, including clifftop puffin colonies, in addition to its breathtaking landscape of majestic valleys, secluded settlements, and jaw-dropping waterfalls. Number 12. Bay of Kotor. The Bay of Kotor is a broad bay in the eastern Adriatic Sea in southwestern Montenegro. It's a lovely site, surrounded on all sides by jagged green hills and old villages, with red-roofed buildings spilling down to the sea. The region, which is best explored by driving along its meandering roads, is full of spectacular sights, ranging from medieval citadels to islands topped with monasteries. To complement the view, there are plenty of opportunities for seafood and wonderful dinners by the water. Number 11. Tulip fields in Holland. The Netherlands' beautiful tulip fields, which stretch forever into the horizon, are one of the country's most striking vistas. Visitors have been drawn to its spectacular flower beds and lavishly landscaped gardens since the late 16th century, when the exquisite bulbs first arrived and the tulip craze hit Europe. Keukenhof, home to roughly 7 million tulips, daffodils, and roses, is by far the largest and best of the country's flower parks. Cycling through Holland's gorgeous fields is a joy, with plenty of opportunities for beautiful images of lovely purple, orange, and red flowers floating in the breeze. Number 10. Verdon Gorge. Verdon Gorge is undoubtedly a sight to behold, with its blindingly bright white limestone walls and glittering turquoise waters. The ravine, which is located in the southeast of France, spans more than 25 kilometers and can reach a depth of 700 meters at times. Its spectacular landscapes, sometimes dubbed the Grand Canyon of Europe, offers itself ideally to all types of outdoor activities, with hiking and kayaking being particularly popular. Number 9. Meteora. Meteora, which means elevated in Greek, is a projecting rock formation in northern Greece that dominates the skyline with its natural environment of hill-like rocks. This religious monument, which is set on cliffs with steps carved into the stone itself, dates back to the 15th century, and some of the buildings still welcome visitors today. The Holy Trinity Monastery, the most famous of all, is perched 400 meters atop a natural rock tower and is a stunning sight to behold. Number 8. Lake Bled. A sparkling emerald lake surrounded by gorgeous grassy hills may be found in northwest Slovenia, near the town of Bled. Take a trip to the small Bled Island in the center of the lake on one of the classic wooden boats. The Church of the Assumption of Mary, a 17th century structure with some 15th century Gothic murals still intact, is located on the island. Bled Castle is located near this wonderfully lovely location, but one of the finest things to do in the surroundings is to simply stroll around the lake and have a swim in the calm waters. Number 7. Sintra. Sintra, about 30 kilometers northwest of Lisbon, is a fantastic site to explore, with huge castles, palaces, and old houses. Generations of Portuguese royals built grandiose edifices on rising hills and mountains due to the spectacular surroundings. Aside from the Sintra and Pina palaces' charming architecture, there are also beautifully landscaped gardens and wealthy estates to visit. Hallstatt, known as the Pearl of Austria, resembles a storybook town due to its stunning setting and great natural beauty. The charming pastel-colored town tumbles down to the reflected waters below, perched between majestic mountains and a looking-glass lake. It has long been recognized for its salt resources, and many caves and mines may be visited from the town. Number 5. Santorini. Santorini, a volcanic island, is undoubtedly one of the most well-known islands on the planet. This Greek island is known for its amazing sunsets and is known for its whitewashed and blue-domed Cycladic settlements clinging to the caldera cliffs above the edge of the Aegean. Relax on the volcanic beaches, stroll through the alleyways of Oya town, wine and dine at gourmet tavernas, or sail out into the sunset on a luxury catamaran tour. Number 4. Lofoten Islands. The rocky peaks, tumbling fjords, and picturesque beaches and coves of the Lofoten Islands rise sharply from the sea, making for a spectacular scene. The islands, which are connected to the mainland by tunnels and bridges, are fascinating and beautiful to visit, with hiking, cycling, and sailing being popular activities. The Lofoten Islands are also an excellent location for viewing the spectacular aurora borealis. Number 3. Fussen. The magnificent Fussen, located in the far south of Bavaria, is placed in a lovely setting at the foot of the Alps and is the final destination on Germany's romantic road. While the town's well-preserved medieval center is worth visiting, it's best renowned for the 3 fantastic fantasy castles that dot the surrounding hills and slopes. The most famous of these is perhaps Neuschwanstein, the enchanted palace that inspired Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. Aside from its historic attractions, Fussen features a number of great hiking paths with spectacular views of the adjacent mountains, lakes, and forests. Number 2. Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Coast is one of Italy's most seductive and scenic pieces of coastline, located just south of Naples. Rugged cliffs and magnificent mountains rise high above the Mediterranean's brilliant waves, interspersed with picturesque towns and villages. The beauty of the Amalfi Coast is apparent whether you're relaxing on a beach, climbing in the hills, or sailing along its sun-kissed shores. Number 1. Lauterbrunnen Valley. Lauterbrunnen Valley is a set of photos with majestic mountains, gleaming glaciers, and an incredible 72 waterfalls. Cozy chalets and attractive mountain villages such as Lauterbrunnen, Mürren, and Wengen are dotted among its stunning pastures and alpine meadows. The valley is a nature lover's dream, with plenty of hiking trails, mountain bike tracks, and rock climbing routes to explore. It is framed by towering cliffs and a glittering waterfall. Lauterbrunnen Valley is one of the most memorable destinations to visit in Switzerland because of its amazing beauty and breathtaking scenery.